The long vacuum that was left in central bank following the demise of Professor Emmanuel Mutebile has for the last 3 years caused debate amongst the elite, with economists weighing in on what they referred to as a significant gap in monetary policy management. Without strong leadership at Bank of Uganda, some economists noted that the country was experiencing a rise in inflation and uncertainty in the financial market. According to Dr. Fred Muhumuza, the appointment of President Museveni is spot on.
The office of the governor was still active, but it's designed to have two people. And as we've said before, the difference really comes in the discussions and additional experience and exposure of the two people now having those discussions. Because a lot of decisions are made by a monetary policy committee, which is even more than the two of them. There are other people in it. So what the president has done now is to add Professor Niwagaba in that team. That as they are deliberating, you'll expect his views to come up.
He adds that Dr. Atingi's extensive experience in economic policy and regulatory frameworks is a welcome change. His appointment is expected to stabilize the currency.
Dr. Atingi E-Go has been in the monetary space for as long as we have known him. As the Director of Research, Executive Director of Research, Deputy Governor, he has worked with the IMF, he has worked with the monetary economic policy, whatever instrument, an institution at MEFMI, which looks at the whole of this region. So when it comes to questions of monetary policy, he understands the space and he has been in it. Same thing with Professor Niwagaba, who has been in the development policy space for many years and decades.
Dr. Muhumuza, who has personally worked with both of the new governor and his incoming deputy, says Professor Niwagaba's expertise in banking and finance will be crucial in addressing the challenges faced by the financial sector, particularly in areas of digital banking and microfinance.
In terms of competence, in terms of the experience, in terms of exposure, they have that. But as we say now, how do you translate that experience and exposure to engage emerging issues? Trump is out there really disrupting the status quo, and it's not about to stop. Now that status quo out there in the West, you're going to see it emerge in our spaces by way of where our dollars, shall we still find them? Where are the interest rates going to go? The tariffs that Trump is putting out, they are going to disrupt production systems. So you'll see inflation coming, which is not necessarily arising from within the norms that Uganda knows. But the governor and the deputy governor, one of their core roles is dealing with inflation.
Together, they have the potential to implement necessary reforms that will not only curb inflation, but also encourage foreign investment, essential for Uganda's economic recovery.
We are counting on them, and the appointing authority has literally brought in a good set of people. And they are open-minded. It's not just about the two of them. We have had a lot of interactions and discussions, and as I've said, they meet other people, and that will also be able to enrich the wealth of knowledge out of which final decisions.
Mario Nawori, Juman Samba for UBC.